Okay, and today I have a GMC Acadia with a 3.6 liter engine, automatic transmission, all-wheel drive. And today I'm gonna be taking the drive shaft off the car. Now this drive shaft is not going back to the car, at least for now. The car will have to stay like that. They're gonna eliminate it for right now, they say, because it's making some noises, and so that's why it's gonna be taken off. And right now I'm beneath the car right there, and that's the drive shaft. That's the front of the engine right there, and it comes to I'm gonna take it off from there. From these are 14mm bolt here. I'm gonna be taking those off, and I have put it in neutral already, and I'm gonna be using this plier here to turn the drive shaft, because I'm not able to do it with my hands. I put it in neutral already, and I tried it with my hand and I couldn't do it, so I'm gonna use that plier. Okay, and these are 14mm bolt here, and this is in the rear of the car, by the way. I hope they're not stuck. Okay, now one thing to mention before taking these bolts off, 14mm bolts from the drive shaft. This a drive shaft has to be in park for you to remove it, so it wouldn't turn in case if they are too stuck. And then put it in neutral again after you're done with the two in the bottom, the two bolts in the bottom, and put it in neutral again, so you can turn the drive shaft to the side that is convenient for you, where you cannot take the bolts off. I got it. Let's go with the next one here. Now you can get away taking all the bolts off, even the ones on top, probably if you use a wobble adapter and a wobble extension, something like that, but it's gonna be a little bit more difficult. Alright, now for the ones on the front of the car, I don't think I'm gonna need to turn the drive shaft. Now for the bolts in the front, I don't think I'm gonna need to rotate the drive shaft. They are more accessible. Here. Now I'm gonna go back inside the car and put it in neutral to have access to the other two. Okay, and now I went inside the car to put it in neutral, and so now that it's in neutral, I'm gonna rotate the drive shaft to put the two bolts that are on top right now here beneath, so I can access them very easily, more easily. And please, before I put it in neutral, make sure you block the tires, apply emergency brake, do whatever you have to do to prevent the car from rolling over, just in case it could be dangerous. So please do that before I put it in neutral. Let's see if I can do it with my hands, because I tried it before, couldn't do it. Oh no, car is in neutral at this point. I'm gonna do it from another area here. I'm doing it from here, so but it's very hard to turn. Okay, and I'm turning it here with a channel lock. It's very hard to turn this drive shaft. I'm grabbing it from here because somehow it's not easy to turn this thing. And it's in neutral at this moment, but I don't know why it's so hard to turn it. There it goes. And one thing you always do when you're doing one of these jobs before taking the old one off, even if it's coming back or it's been replaced with a new one, always paint it to to know the position that it is, and that's how the new one or either the same old one is going back. In this case, this is not coming back here. It's gonna be eliminated for now. but I already painted this one too, just in case, to know the position. Okay, right now I have access to the other bolts here. These are 8mm bolt. Oops. Oh, man. Now remember, this isn't the transmission here. The transmission right there. Now, as I said, these ones you can have access without turning. You can have access to all of them without turning the drive shaft. This one is not bad at all. Now I'm going for the last two here, and then I have to take it out from the metal, the bracket in the middle of the car. And then I'm gonna be tapping over here with a hammer. Okay, right now I'm in the middle of the car here with the bracket right there. I'm gonna be taking those 14mm bolts right there. Oops, light is here, right there, and that is the bracket, and that's the other one there, right there. So I'm gonna be taking them off right now. Okay, and this is for this bracket here, the bracket in the middle that holds the entire shaft in the middle, and the center of the car here beneath. I'm gonna see if I bring the whole thing down. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can hit a little bit here, just tap it with the hammer. See if I can bring it down. Just tap it. Okay, beautiful. Okay, this is the other end over here, and the transmission transfer case. Oh. Okay, I took it out already. That's the whole thing on the floor right there. Okay, and that's the drive shaft on the floor right there. That's the front of the car. That's the jack right there, and another jack stand, and a jack stand on the other side. That's the front of the car right there. Okay, and this is the drive shaft over here. This is the rear part right there. This one here, the 14mm bolts, 4 of them. Okay, and this is the U-joint over here, and definitely it's not good. I can feel it that it kind of stuck. It gets stuck. Yeah, this is making noise here. You can feel it when you twist it this way. Definitely has to be replaced. But not right now. For now, it will have to stay like that. This one, the whole thing has to be bought, or I don't know if you can find that online that is repairable to replace the U-joints. I'm not sure about that. As everybody knows, some models, some manufacturers, they make these cars like this. When the drive shaft fails, it's making noises, the U-joints. Sometimes you have to buy the whole thing because they don't sell the U-joints. But in that case, sometimes you can look online, and sometimes there are more options there. Dorman usually tries to make a lot of manufacturers a lot of drive shafts repairable that you can replace the U-joint. I don't know for this one, I have not checked yet, but whatever it happens, it's not up to me up to this point, but up to the owner of the vehicle. So they say they're gonna look for one, but I think it's gonna take a while. So this was about how to remove the drive shaft, and if you need to replace it or put a new one back, just do the reverse, and that's it. Okay, update. I drove test the car, and no noises. The noises went away, so definitely the U-joint is making a lot of noises. Okay, and if you're gonna eliminate the drive shaft forever or completely, please paint it or put something there where you took it off so it doesn't get rusty, just in case if you need to do something in the near future. And if you think this video was helpful, please consider to subscribe to my channel. Thank you, and God bless you all.